A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Defensively here, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now a play fake. Wentz. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him.
Third and 15.
Hey, wahoo! Joker, 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 Joker.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jenopoly in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Take four. Eleven. X3, 218, chopper. 44 is Mike, 44 is Mike. Check. Coming to you. Check. Fresno. I got them.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
11. SOS. Check 50. Topper. Kill. 12.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At work.
Here we go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, gun. 12, fellas, here we go.
Mike Popo. Strip that ball.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And he finds Hamilton. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go. 20. Let's get it together, defense. 21.
Alert 3.
61, matchbox lights.
Watch the run.
White. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle,
Here we go.
setting a tone early for his defense.
Hey, let's go. 11.
Watch the screen.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo looking for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, batted free. Garoppolo. Oh, he's got him in wide wide open, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Kill. I got you. 13. Hey, gun. Mike, 44. I got you.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. A first scoring update now from Carolina. That one now a 2-touchdown advantage for the Panthers. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or the... Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Not the trend he wanted to start the season with, a fumble lost in both weeks 1 and 2. Now, it's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Wentz. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 32 on the play.
Done. 180.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13. Wentz under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. A shotgun give to Fournette. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still fourth down upcoming.
Height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon, and think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Sponge, sponge, sponge. You draw quarter. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
They started on the ground with Eckler. He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run with.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
The first down run not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. That one complete. He finds Sharp. Touchdown, Jaguars.